We are under the lights as the show. Greg Maddux gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. And another foul ball. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Here's the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Tommy Pham. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Albies picks it up. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, errors are never welcome, but to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Now at the plate, Tim Wood. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Lagares, and that one is gone.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop on their bat and they can go deep.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the 2-1 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. And the runner's breaking for third. That's a strike. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D-Roll. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. Oh, and he misses it. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And Here's Manny Machado now. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
A 1-2 count to Will Myers. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Brian Dozier at the plate. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. Striding in, Richard Sherman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Myers is there, and he'll bring this one in. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hard liner to center field. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And it's gone as they add still another.
Man, I'm not sure what the thinking is right there. You've got the pitcher on deck, and you group one in there on a 3-1 count. I don't understand the logic in that one.
Into the box, Greg Maddux takes this the other way to right. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base hit.
Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the Soul. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in now for San Diego, Francisco Mejia, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Lifted down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The center field.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. 2-2.
That's the ball. 2-2.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Still down 3-0. So up steps Ozzie Albies, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
A lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr. in there. Now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
The first baseman, number 5.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance.
Now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this, great base running there.
Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is Myers. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run is in to score from third.
Now batting, third baseman.
So no one on now after the sac fly. And set to go is the third baseman, Richard Sherman. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Gone! The Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. The 1-2. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 1-1 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Padres just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
And this sails on him right down the line in left field. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. Line to the right side, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Standing in now, Tim Wood. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pham is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-1. Line drive to center field. And the Braves just have it working, as this is going to be good for extra bases.
Now batting, the center fielder. Griffey Jr.
In now, Ken Griffey Jr. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is turning ugly now, as this ball's down for extra bases. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Baseman, number 5.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get it ripped.
And not in time as the run scores.
Up next for Atlanta.
So striding forward now, Aaron Judge. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. The 2-2. Now both runners on the move. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. Drew Pomeranz gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate, Richard Sherman pitches a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. 4 runs here in this half inning. Slapped hard the opposite way. A dive, but it's off his glove. In to score, the runner from third. Throw into second. To second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Number 7. Dansby.
At the plate now, Dansby Swanson. That's a strike. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Sherman at third with 2 away. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Myers is under it, and that's the third out. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
That's low. That's a ball.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
The right fielder.
So here's Will Myers. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Set to deal on 2-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Next to the plate for the Padres, Brian Dozier. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him, but he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't.
Meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Tim Wood. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on.
As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Number 1, second baseman, Ozzie.
Into the box, Ozzie Albies. Pitch strike 3 called. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
The center fielder, number 24.
Stepping into the box, Ken Griffey Jr., runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Pomerantz sets. Here's the 1-1. Line towards center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Josh Naylor will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Bouncer up the middle. Swanson brings it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 7.
Here's Juan Lagares. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through. Matt Strom gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Matt Strom.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. Myers going back to the track. Leaps high at the wall as he makes the catch. And he took away extra bases right there. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Richard Sherman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Lagares looks up. Gone!
Well, As a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game. If this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
So now to the plate, Dansby Swanson, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
The batter, the catcher, Yasmani.
Stepping in now, Yasmani Grandal. Strike taken, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Taken for strike 3, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Greg Maddux. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. He's in at second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. Standing in now, Tim Wood. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there, base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Number 1, second baseman.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest ones.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Myers going back at the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Eric Hosmer to the plate now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. 1-1 coming now to Hosmer.
Strike 2.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Now to the plate, Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Freeman's got it. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So striding in, Ken Griffey Jr. singled home a run in his last time up. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. And gone. An absolute bomb. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Craig Stammen comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. To the plate now, Freddie Freeman. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And this one is gone. A home run. At the plate, Aaron Judge. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. At the plate now, Richard Sherman. Line to the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Man, talk about having a good game. And like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rolls round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Runner goes for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base. So a good job there of taking third unannounced, but meanwhile the strikeout means 2 men are gone now. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Greg Maddux. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... And in steps Manny Machado. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Fouled off. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Stepping in, Will Myers. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Fouled away. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And they remain well behind. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tim Wood. He singled his last time up. Takes this the other way to right. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a hand.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base.
It's nearly impossible to throw out a guy that gets a lead that big who can run. I don't care how good of a throwing catcher you are.
It's strike 3 called. The throw. And the offline throw as this takes off down the line in left field. So kind of a questionable time to be trying to take third, as that very easily could have been a strike him out, throw him out double play, but he is in there with 1 away. Into center field, line drive base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him. In there with the stolen base. Here now the 2-2. And now the runner's trying for third. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So a good job there of taking third unannounced, but meanwhile the strikeout means 2 men are gone now. Ready with the 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Myers is under it. And that ends the inning. Braves get digging in once again. Francisco Mejia starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Wood is there, one away. Greg Garcia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Greg Garcia.
Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. And with one out in the ninth, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on adrenaline if he's allowed to. We'll see how the manager plays this one. I know guys like Dan Plesac were locked and loaded in this position.
Oh, this is right now a dream if you're out in that bullpen right now. Your starting pitcher gets you into the ninth inning. The guys that, if they do get up in the ninth inning, these are the best relievers, and they're just lurking out there. What a terrific job up to this point.
A 1-1 pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. San Diego down to their final strike. Strike 3 called, and it's over. A no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
After
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting off in the National League East, Greg Maddux was stunning on the mound, earning the win and striking out 21 as Atlanta got past the Padres 19-0. The Marlins stopped their 6-game losing streak as they took down the Nationals in Washington 6-5. The Philadelphia Phillies sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 7-4. The Milwaukee Brewers swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they ran over the Reds 9-1. The Pittsburgh Pirates crushed the Cubs 7-1. The St. Louis Cardinals allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 3-1. The Diamondbacks hit 3 long balls as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 7-2. The New York Yankees racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Orioles 4-2. Chris Sale struck out 15 overall with the win, helping lead the Red Sox to a win over the Rays 10-0.